Tracey, Charlesville long-haired girl here. I know it's been a while since y'all have seen me. I'll be real honest, I have been struggling. I did pretty good on my challenge initially. Then I found that I was not getting in all my water, although a lot of the times I still posted that. But then I started having some problems with my back, so I wasn't getting my workouts in. Then I went to the doctor Monday. And he seemed not so pleased with my range of motion. So it just kind of put me in a funk, for lack of a better phrase, put me in a funk all day. Then my dentist office called and said, hey, were you wearing your appliance when you did the sleep study? And I was like, yes. But she really made me second guess myself. Anyway, something that I kind of started with but have not really said anything about, and no, I have not left Weight Watchers. Just to make that clear, right now I am double tracking. But I made the decision, I talked to Kim about this a little bit when I first started it, or I guess right about the time I was starting it. I signed up because I made the decision I really need to understand food, like all the different foods. I think I have a general idea. I have a general idea of the various types of foods, the legumes and grains and etc. But I feel like a couple things need to change for me, and I really need to understand how the calories affect my body. So I signed up for a service called Real Appeal that is actually covered under my insurance. It is a weight loss thing, kind of like Weight Watchers, but basically the Real Appeal program is covered under my insurance. Much like Weight Watchers, they have a meeting once a week. I signed up for, ironically enough, the time slot that shows on my calendar, or has for years, for my Weight Watchers meeting, which used to be on Thursday nights at 6 o'clock. They don't have that meeting anymore, and hadn't even pre-COVID. There was not enough people attending that meeting at that location, so they canceled it. But I digress. So I am counting calories as well as tracking my points. Something that I've realized, and when I was talking to Kim about it, she said she noticed the same thing. It seems like I feel like I have more leeway with calories than I do with points. Because I was actually able to fit in some lime sherbet. Or actually, no, I think that was the night I had the cherry lime sherbet. A cherry limeade sherbet, which was very tasty. Anyway, so they finally sent me my box. I will insert a picture. I sent a picture to Kim earlier, but I thought that while I was talking to you, I would actually do the unboxing in the event that anybody has this option under their insurance, number one, or number two, if they're interested in joining it. I'm not sure if Rally is available for everybody, but the box actually says Real Appeal Rally Coach. So let's see. Inside the box it says the right tools for real change. Everything inside this box is designed to help you stay on course as you take small steps toward a healthier you. We give you all you need. You make it happen. Nutrition, fitness, motivation, and change. The first thing I see here, you'll forgive me, I'm still not allowed to lift anything bigger than a Coke can on my right side. Keep on track to a healthier, stronger version of you. A lasting success comes with a little help, some small steps. You already took the first step in creating a healthier lifestyle. Here are a few pointers to keep you motivated in moving toward a healthier you. Let's see if I can get my nail to... One of the benefits of having fingernails. So let's see here. I know some of the members in my meeting said they had already gotten theirs. Oh, here we go. This is basically 2 little sheets. The first one, when you open it up, build a strong motivation, create a wellness vision, build awareness and start small, choose a calorie intake. Then what's in the box? A Real Moves fitness guide, a Real Moves workout DVD, a body weight scale, resistance bands, Real Foods nutrition guide, balanced portion plate, a food scale, and a blender. I didn't know I was getting a blender. Anyway, so apparently if I take a before and after photo, I can get a t-shirt. So, okay, there's that. And then we have information for the doctor. We have the Real Moves fitness guide. Which, getting started, basic, intermediate, advanced, walk it off, basic, intermediate, and advanced, the DIY workout program, basic and intermediate, advanced. At this point, I know I can't use the strength training cords because he made it very clear in my paperwork that I am to do absolutely no strength training right now or any strengthening exercises. He just wants my range of motion to be what's worked on. And then we have the Real Foods nutrition guide. So basically they have a simple plan. Currently what it's showing me is in my plan, I need to double check it with my coach, but basically it's showing me at like 1,340 calories because I'm not really moving a lot right now. Okay, fitness bands. The Real Moves workout DVDs. A according to what my coach has said several times, apparently, even if you decide to do this program for a longer period of time, which I need to clarify, I've seen some things that say 16 weeks, and then I see other things that say 26. But, okay. There are real cardio and real strength exercise DVDs for 5 days. And then there is a Real Abs 1, Real Abs 2, Real Flex 1, and Real Flex 2. So, in a little case that looks like this. The food scale, which is kind of nice because I was actually considering getting a new one. You have a handy dandy little bowl. And the scale itself looks like this. I think that's actually smaller than the scale I have now. And a blender. So, looks like this. And then it has this lid. Like, this lid actually reminds me of my blender ball. not necessarily easy to do when you really only have one hand. And this is the Real Appeal portion plate. Vegetables and fruits. Grains is the orange. Protein is the blue. And fats is the yellow. Not sure I'll actually use this, but it was nice of them to send it to me. And then there is the actual weight scale. So it goes up to 250 kilograms and 550 pounds. So, and it looks like this. So yeah, that's what they sent me. So here's kind of what I'm figuring out, to be real honest. Like for instance, on Tuesday, before dinner, like when I was talking to Kim earlier, I have two points left, which my dinner I'm sure is going to exceed 2 points. Yeah, 2 points left. But I have 450 calories left. So I'm still double tracking, and my goal, or my thought in doing that, I guess is the better way to put it, my thought in doing that is that hopefully I will have a better understanding of actually how what I am eating is affecting me. Like for instance, this morning I had a smoothie for breakfast because I wasn't super hungry. Then for snack, for my mid-morning snack, I had a regular cheese stick, like not light, not, I had a full fat Stringles organic cheese stick with a half of a mango. For lunch, I fixed myself a big salad with already pre-made chicken because I'm still not doing well with the chopping and stuff like that. My husband has been kind enough to pre-chop my lettuce for me, and we bought some pre-made chicken so I can cut like small things, like I cut up my grape tomatoes and stuff like that, but I'm not real good at this point about cutting up a lot of big things. Excuse me. I feel like doing this is going to help me better understand my food and my food options. You know, like the other night when we had Mexican food, I had regular Uncle Ben's Spanish rice, which I'm not a big rice person. For anybody who knows me, I'm not a big rice person. I've never been a big rice person. It's a thing. I know. And I know that, like on Weight Watchers, I can have brown rice for 0 points. And we do a lot of that, actually. If I'm putting brown rice in something, if I'm having it, we make brown rice. I make my fried rice is made with brown rice and all of that. But, you know, we're still, sorry, my shoulder's tinging. We're still eating a lot of convenience foods because I still can't cook. I can do some things, I just can't do a lot of things. So for me, this has really been a rude awakening for me, y'all. Like, I cannot even fully express what a rude awakening that this has been for me. Just simply because there's so many things that you don't really think about that you need your shoulder for, or that would affect your shoulder, but it does. Like today, this hairdo, well, here, I'll kind of turn around, and this is the first time that I've done anything like that by myself. My husband has been so sweet, and he's trying to help me, and there's still some things that I cannot do. But he did, by he I mean my doctor, did approve me to be able to move my hand up higher on my head. So I can do some of that. This hairstyle, seriously, nothing fancy. Ponytail that I didn't pull all the way through the last time. Through my little ponytail holder, and then I just did a rope braid and wrapped it around and put clips on it because that's the easiest thing for me. So yeah, that's kind of what I know. I will try to go through a little bit more in depth to kind of take y'all on the process with me of kind of what this entails. Interestingly enough, I feel like the videos that are part of my meeting, it reminds me of how Weight Watchers kind of used to be years ago. I remember, you know, when the TVs got brought into all the different centers, and they showed a video talking about the nutrition, and that's kind of what it reminds me of. And for those of y'all that don't remember that, I've been with Weight Watchers for a really long time. The different, you know, like one of the big differences that I've noticed is this Zoom meeting, you can chat with people, but nobody is shown on the screen except the coach. So that's a little different. And if you raise your hand to speak, they will allow you to speak. She has to unmute you. So it's a little different, and I try to actively participate or actively help others if I can. And I did that last week to the point that the coach actually said thank you to me for helping some other people, because there were some technical difficulties. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm not sure I'm ever really going to use this plate. I focus more on weighing and measuring versus, you know, looking at it. But it looks like it's actually kind of a good visual to kind of, focus on doing half of your plate with fruits and vegetables with a little bit of the grains and a little bit of the protein and then your fat. You know, basically my salad was a lot of fruits and vegetables and no grains and then the protein and the fat for my dressing. So, but hopefully this will come a little easier. To be real honest, I feel like I just kind of need to focus on something else because this is really kind of getting into my headspace and it's kind of stressing me out. Anyway, so now you know what I know. I am continuing to try to work on my range of motion. My doctor did give me some additional, he gave me some additional exercises that he wanted me to do here, which I'm trying to do, but I'll be real honest, they really hurt. So my physical therapist told me that one of the things that it seemed that my doctor was not very happy about is the last thing to come back. He seemed very not pleased that I could not do this with my right hand. But it wasn't happening. And like we haven't been focusing on trying to get the range of motion so much in the back. It's more this. So I don't know. I don't know if they just have two different ways that they focus on the range of motion and getting it back, or I'm not even sure. But hopefully things will come together there and that will be one less thing to worry about. But yeah, thanks for coming along with me and unboxing this Real Appeal stuff. Like I said, some of this stuff I'm not sure I'm going to use. But it's kind of nice to have them send it to me. This is all, I'm sure, quite expensive for them to send. And one of the things that our leader said during our first meeting was that this was your one and only box, that once you got one box, that was your box for a lifetime. If you decided to participate in it again, that you weren't getting another box. So, but I'm certain, she said that when you attend your first meeting, that's what triggers them sending out the boxes. So I am certain that they have a lot of people who sign up for it, which is why they hold off on sending out the boxes. I suspect that they have a lot of people who sign up for it and then never attend the meetings, thinking, oh, it's free stuff. But, that comes at a cost to somebody. So, but I'm excited. It's making me kind of look differently at my food. So that's not necessarily a bad thing, and it's helping me to focus on something different rather than just points. I'll probably continue to double track just because I know I need to differentiate between the two in my head. Okay, y'all, I know I have been rambling on, and for that I apologize. But thank you for sticking with me. I know that I have not made it easy on anybody, but I honestly do not think that I realized how much of a struggle this was going to be and how much it was going to affect my mental health and my mind, because that, along with some other stuff that has been going on within my family, has just made it really hard in the last month and a half, because there have been some things going on that I will not share publicly because it's not my story to tell. But it seems like there are some positive things coming out of it, and for that I'm thankful. So I'll just keep working on my range of motion. I hope that my back doesn't continue to spasm out of control, and focus on doing what I can do and what I can accomplish for me to make me a better version of myself. Thank you if you have lasted this long. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't, send me a comment, give me a like, subscribe to my channel. I promise I'm really trying to be more consistent. It's just been really difficult to try to get the motivation to do everything. So I'm trying to make sure that I set aside some time that I can do that. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great day. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, y'all.